Damn, look at that number. Reach a small weight now. 110. 3 kilogram. Ah, shit. $115. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, still going? Stupid, man. Almost 4 kilograms. Fuck. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna get close to 150 again. Probably over 150. And less than 300 miles of range. Ah. Oh, maybe not. Heard the thing stop. Yeah, 140. 3.88 kilograms. Expensive, dude. And this normally you can't fill up like a Suburban. Ah. Printer always out. Let's check the number. $297, not even 300 miles. See that? Oh my god, sucks, man. 139.97. 249 already this bad. Damn, man. Usually after 3, maybe after 2:30. Traffic's going east, start accumulating. It's only a Monday, dude. And right now, typically in the past, this is not even the time people getting out of work. Even you have a late lunch, this is the time supposed you're going back to work. But then look at this traffic going east right now. This is, unless there's an accident, this is abnormal. This is irregular. Bad, man, bad. Oh my god, look at this shit.
lawsuits and worker reports, that's exactly what Amazon's system has allegedly pushed drivers into doing. It's not about lazy workers, it's about a corporate machine that critics say is putting profits over people. And now those working conditions are at the center of a major lawsuit.
The lawsuit claims drivers aren't allowed even time to go to the bathroom due to the rigid work pace. They say they have to deliver 200 to 300 packages a day while the company uses high-tech gear to keep tabs on the drivers, things like GPS and in-truck cameras.
One of the more kind of disturbing stories that we've heard from workers is specific to drivers who have what we consider typical female anatomy. And one of the allegations in the complaint even says that, there are examples of drivers having to call dispatch and ask permission to go get sanitary products.
A spokesperson for Amazon said that they want to make it clear that they encourage their delivery service partners to support drivers. They say that does include giving drivers the time they need for breaks in between stops.
We also do not take breaks. They're just going to a public bathroom, okay? The reason why it's a trend is because we get time by the hour, right? right? We're supposed to be doing 25 packages an hour. We can take breaks. So the reason why we also do not take breaks, right, is because when you stop for the bathroom or stop for a break, that 25 per hour does not stop. So you have a right to take a break, and you have a right to use the bathroom, a public bathroom, but your scores go down. It's contradicting. I really wish Amazon could fix that.
So Amazon as a company says, we give you 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch. However, your clock doesn't stop. According to Amazon delivery drivers that I see breaking the silence on social media, a lot of them are required to keep up the pace of delivering 25 packages per hour. But that clock does not stop when they take a bathroom break. And they need to hit that number, otherwise they become reprimanded or possibly terminated.
When was the last time that you pissed in a bowl? Today. Yeah, today. I mean, it's just like a thing, you know, every day. It's unfortunate, but we have to do it. You see you in the back seat, but this is. How does it make you feel? It's honestly degrading, you know. It's kind of like, you know, in a way, you feel like you have no option.
So I've spoken to drivers all over the world, and it seems to be the same everywhere.
This is the reason that they
什么交通政策？哎呀
They're being monitored by dispatch.
Come on, look at this. Plus 14 minutes. 你都往东去啊？怎么可能？ This is Monday, right?
Don't forget here, Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They have top-of-the-line technology. They are tracking drivers. They are tracking trucks.
Jesus, look at this shit.
Packages get dropped off,
All the
they're
way to the West
tracking
Covina.
everything. They've got eyes everywhere.
See the fucking red? All the way to West Covina. What the fuck, dude? It shouldn't be that bad. It's only 3 o'clock. Look at this shit. Yeah, last time I was just talking about the how the dispatcher works, right? They check up on the driver every other minute. It's like, oh, why are you slowing down? You know, they're like, they got a camera inside of the truck, watching your every move. So when you do something, you delay something, you know, they're gonna be on your ass.
So then you get punished if you forget to take your pee bottle out of the truck.
And then if you don't take, yeah, there you go.
Those people are doing this.
A lot of people pee in the bottle.
That Amazon knows that drivers are doing this, and they're allowing it to continue means that they support it as long as you keep your numbers up. That's gross. That's absolutely disgusting. Not the pee is disgusting. It's disgusting behavior on behalf of Amazon. That clearly Amazon knows that drivers feel forced to pee in bottles.
See that? No, there's a lawsuit against my Amazon. So what she trying to say translate into, it's like they want the meal to work over time, but at the same time they don't want the meal to eat or drink. Just continuous working, you know, non-stop. That's the only way you make it on time, because there's so many packages. Like anybody could get on their phone, order something on the website every other second, you know, so that delivery run never stops, you know. So that there you have it.
Pushing to move the lawsuit into private arbitration, arguing that all of these drivers actually signed agreements through third-party delivery services. Arbitration would actually block the case from proceeding as a class action in open court, forcing these drivers to fight one by one behind closed closed doors. The plaintiff's lawyers are trying to argue that Amazon exerts so much control over its drivers that it should be held accountable in court and not shielded by arbitration clauses. So where exactly does the lawsuit stand today? As of now, it's still pending. The court hasn't ruled on Amazon's motion to compel arbitration, and the class has not yet been certified. Those two decisions, arbitration and class certification, will decide whether this becomes a landmark workers' rights case or gets buried in private dispute resolution. For now, drivers are just waiting around to see if they will be heard in court, and Amazon is fighting to keep it out of public view. Lawyers are saying that this is not just about bathroom breaks, it's about basic human dignity. The case highlights how one of the world's most powerful corporations balances worker health and rights against delivery speed and profit margins. If the drivers succeed, the outcome could force changes not only with Amazon, but across the entire gig and delivery industry. Amazon insists that all of its policies are fair, but drivers in reality tell a very different story. Here's the bottom line. If your workers can't even seem to find the time to take a bathroom break, that's not innovation. It's straight up exploitation. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, please do remember to give this video a thumbs up. If you like content like this, also make sure to share it and spread the word. Please double check and make sure that you are subscribed and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Oh, shit, that fucking traffic just hated you. What the fuck?
You guys agree?
No, I think you're a fucking moron.
Why?
What do you think, dude? You got some fucking
What?
fuck you.
Wait, can you make an argument? We're gonna do the opposite of what you say.
I leave or I call 911.
What?
You do this in front of your daughter?
That's pretty fucking.
That's not my daughter.
That's even more pathetic. You're hiding behind the camera. At least you're fucking nuts to talk to me.
Turn around and leave something.
You know what I believe in?
It's just me.
Why are you letting a woman tell you what to do? Men have the authority over women. You hear that? Men have the authority over women. Women don't subvert men, okay? The they-them strike again. We were at the University of Oregon in Eugene, Oregon, debating the infamous trans women are men topic. And the sad part is nobody can prove me wrong. Or at least nobody was gutsy enough to come up and have their worldview challenged. Besides, one lady, a kind lady named Nicole. Now, she came up, she asked questions, I showed the absurdity of her worldview, and we ended up with a hug. After, however, some neighborhood community members approached us quite aggressively, and they gave us reasons as to why we were not welcome in the neighborhood.
This is my neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, man. But if you've watched even 5 minutes of my content, you know that did not end well. Before we get into the video, if you are thinking, Eliezer, you are crushing it.
Grand
You are
Avenue,
sharing
Twitch.
truth, you are destroying falsities, and you are entertaining the heck out of me. I need you to send me some money. Send me some
Yes,
money. No, but seriously, guys, your donations, your support is what allows us to do this. And as we are looking to expand, hire editors, do better quality production, different cities, hotels, all that, your funds truly do help out our mission. So we need your help more than ever, and it's very easy. All you do is you deliver the money, and I deliver the hard work. And you know I'm pretty damn good at it. But thank you all, and I hope you enjoy.
把那个关掉。对。
Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you for the 5. You're actually, I wanted to go. It's quite a ways for me now. We got RIP SMG with the 20. Let's go. Trans, gay, and so are you if you don't like the stream. Hey, that's base. SMG, I appreciate you, man. That's a big no to start the day. So first, I view male and female as a category of essence, right? So I view that we're made in God's image. That means that we have a specific ontological status, and this means that when we're made, we have a rational soul, that which every other living component of our body is created by. So the soul is the very foundation of what we are. So like when we die, a lot of people don't believe that there's nothing. They're just pitch black. Typically, we think like, I hope my mom's in heaven. I hope my mom is like living a good afterlife. So for me, I view as male and female. Male possess what is called active potency. So they are able to bring about life, right? With sperm. So there's only 2 gamete types. Are you aware of that? So sperm, and then on the passive potency, the receiving end, it's females, which is ova, large gametes. So when we look at biology, when we look at the structure of a man, the anatomy of a man, and how it perfectly resonates with the opposite sex, I see that there is a specific natural law that we live by and that we should live by as well.
There's evidence though that that's not necessarily true in terms of like what your chromosomal sex makeup is. There's intersex people exist.
Oh, okay, yeah. So and Nicole, you're saying like because there's chromosomal changes like intersex, and there's 40 medical conditions under the intersex umbrella, you're saying male and female is no longer binary.
Yeah, there's that. There's also like, I guess it comes down to you don't necessarily know what someone's like genital makeup is or things like that, and to presume it automatically is a little bit, I would say weird. Yeah, like, and then
Like you didn't check my genitals and vice versa.
like, so you, when I sat down, you immediately called me babe. Is like, what are the reasons that would you?
The reason why is based off pattern recognition, right? So like I noticed you, when I say ma'am, by the way, I say it to women out of respect, never like you're old or anything like that. I say that, yeah. Because and then by that, because I grew up very like old, like in the mountains, horses, ranch, and so I was always taught to say sir or ma'am to men and women. Pattern recognition as well.
Is it
Typically,
right
if
off
someone
the
looks like a
fucking-
woman, even trans women, the best trans looking women, like
Looks
the
like
ones
it.
that look more like women, they're very rare. Most,
How?
you can usually tell there's a difference there.
That doesn't make sense.
Can I
Right
ask
off
you,
the fucking main
because you asked
road.
me that and I wanted to answer it, and I still
Right
wanna
off
go into, like,
Grand?
when you said like the chromosomal stuff, I still want to go into that in a bit. But can I ask you first, what do you think from your eyes makes someone trans?
I don't think that. I don't automatically assume gender just by looking at someone. That's the thing.
Oh no, I know, but like, because my title says trans women are men, right? So, what makes someone a trans woman?
Their choice to do that, and they're telling you that's
Okay, so
an individual choice. That's if you identify as that, and you're telling me you identify that, I respect that because that's what you have decided, and you're the person that ultimately.
Wait, this is right off
so,
this?
Correct me. I don't want to strawman your position. Is
You
it a
see the
mental, like, it's just a
entrance?
mental aspect, like a belief
There's a
system?
sign. Oh shit, there it is.
I think it's hard.
What the fuck? That is a trial, dude. No parking, but that's the trial.
Some people believe they're Jewish, some people believe there's so
Holy
many
moly, dude.
That's what this issue is mostly about, is a social issue. And then when you get into the biology stuff, like, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know as much about the biological stuff in terms of, I just know that I feel like it's super
Oh, this is Iwana City
abrasive to
Limit.
just assume what someone's sex makeup is, because most people don't know that about themselves. Like, they don't get tested for their chromosomal things like that. And then, like, personally, I don't mind sharing this. Like, I am born female, but I have high testosterone because of just genetic conditions. Part of my genetic condition is that I had to get a hysterectomy. So, like, I don't have the ability to become pregnant, which is some of the argument that people use that trans women are not women. I don't have the same organs that you know what I mean? So, like, it feels just really presumptuous to tell someone who they are. You're not them, kind of, yeah.
And the reason I wanted to ask the question is because I want to get to the bottom of like what makes someone something. So, like if I tell you I'm trans right now, what would you say?
Good for you.
Would you believe it?
Yeah.
So it's just, so now there's 2 things. There's a mental standpoint and then there's like a verbal proposition. I'm telling you what I am. So you have to believe that my mental state is accurate, and you have to believe that what I'm telling you is true.
Sure.
But I could also be lying to you to get something out of you or to deceive you.
Sure. That's the thing.
I agree. But the way we falsify a belief is we compare it and contrast it to reality, to physical reality. Would you agree?
To an extent, sure.
Because let's look at trans people. When they say I'm trans, I'm transitioning, I'm going through the transitioning conditioning process. What they're trying to do is they're trying to change now biological features of them. So like secondary traits or first primary traits. Not everybody, of course. But typically, even when, okay, let's just take the rare, or like the people that don't want to like physically transition. What do they still want? Do they still want to be called by certain pronouns?
Possibly.
Okay, do they still want laws to give them extra privileges to conform with that?
What do you mean by extra privileges?
Trans women using women's bathroom.
Why would that be? Why is that considered extra?
Yeah, because essentially, so there's like the mental standpoint, which we just agreed there's the mental standpoint, the belief. But they're saying the mental standpoint is not sufficient, so I need to have access to this other thing.
Okay. But like if so women's bathrooms are for women, and if they are women, why wouldn't they be allowed to use the bathroom that they, you know what I mean?
Good example. So then you're saying trans women are women, they should use the women's bathroom?
Sure.
Okay. What is the necessary trait that makes them trans women that allows them to use this specific type of bathroom?
Again, it's a mental thing, like you were saying. Like it's.
How's it going, guys? Oh, is that? Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, I asked her. No, she has nothing to do. I asked earlier the people that were here, and yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you, guys. Well, what were we on? Oh, the necessary trait, right? So when a trans woman says that she's a woman, or that they're a woman, and then they're allowed to use the women's bathroom now, a lot of women there will look at them usually, and they'll say that's not a woman, right? So is there a specific necessary trait that they would have to exhibit to be that thing?
I don't think so, no.
So just a belief system.
Yeah, I mean, so you say you're a person of God, Christian, I'm
Yeah.
Okay. Do you?
There's both hiking trails right off the Grand Avenue. There are no public access. Well, no area, no place to park there. No, I don't know if that one connects with the trail. There's a park right there. This one's possible. This is a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac could see really far, dude. Let me see. Take a quick look. I don't know if this is. That's Mount San Antonio right there, Mount San.
Against the person that he was delivering to in some way, or did he just really need to go? If that's the case, hit up a fucking bush on the way back to the truck.
Freaking out because he's got all these competitors and his costs are skyrocketing. But then Jeff has a breakthrough. He realizes we hate waiting, so the faster packages arrive.
They increase the volume of each drivers.
Shipping and sales explode, which makes Jeff a billionaire. Except Jeff wants more, so he wonders if 2-day shipping makes billions, how much would 1-day shipping make? So he promises next day delivery. Except that's insane because
But there's a trick. It has to be over, I think, $20 limit. If you don't spend over 20, it won't be like the same day. I think the same day one. It has to be over.
And say Amazon's treating drivers like animals. Except Amazon says it's fake news because drivers have access to bathrooms, but they leave this out. Amazon tracks drivers' every move and considers
See?
time off task.
Well, I just said that. They track everything because there's a camera in the right above your mirror.
Currently, I'm delivering anywhere
So they
from
track
300
everything
to
on
400
there.
packages a day.
A typical day, I always exceed 300.
300 to 400 packages.
It's become the new normal for 350 packages. Years ago, that was only during peak. Would you ever see 350 packages? Now it's gone crazy. That's shouldn't be a doable route. 350.
Yeah, me personally, I'll pee in bottles at work every day. It's like a common thing that we're doing.
250 to 400, and that's not even peak season.
Bottles on the job.
Jesus.
All this stuff. So you hear stuff like that? Absolutely.
That equivalent to what?
You know, I'm guilty of the same
6,
thing.
7,
Last 6 months, I think I
4-hour block or something.
about 5 times. You don't even have time between stops to. No, because we're held to a
Yeah,
quota.
306 hours of worth of work at least.
That means you guys get paid.
No,
right?
wait.
Absolutely not. We
No,
don't
no,
get
no.
paid per package. We get paid hourly. So what goes
Oh,
into
I know the
you guys
trick.
have gotten a huge raise if you're doing
The route must be like each street has a whole so many, right? On each street,
I'm at 2275 after 6
they're really
years.
dense.
This new raise that went out for the minimum wage, 2150. I'm at 2275.
I see.
What's it like living off 2275 in this area? I mean,
The key is to save as much money possible to each driver and delivery as many packages possible to make it dense. That's how they get this done. You could order something, everyone order every second, and then the order goes out like that. You know,
We want a fair day's pay for a hard day's work.
We do, I would
350. That's gonna cost them what? 10 hours?
maybe
8 hours?
more because there's
Depends the location of each package.
and then you have the Ford Transits and worse than
I was gonna calculate based on each block. Let's say 4-hour average per 50 package. 300 would have put that into 24 hours. There's no way somebody can work 24 hours in the truck. So it's not gonna be the separate like the flex drivers.
3 Amazon delivery drivers.
So it's not gonna be separate like a flex driver. It's gonna be more dense. But still, man, 350 in 8 hours. Damn.
Strict delivery quotas and their surveillance system.
It'll be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of packages.
According to the file, if a driver stopped for a bathroom break, it would inadvertently put them behind schedule, which would often lead to discipline or termination. The lawsuit also argues that these policies disproportionately.
Yeah, it's a Shenbury Skyline Trout. Right in the middle of this residential neighborhood.
On this, chromosomal changes do happen. So there are intersections. Like I said, there's 40
Interesting.
plus conditions of the intersex condition.
IKEA, but then I said, what's the point? You just gotta have a bunch of junk food there, shitty food, you know. What's the point of spending? He's gonna go get some hydrogen, go home.
Biologically male. They like checked her bones, but she was wrapped like a female and put into a female.
Gonna get some hydrogen fuel and get home.
So what is
Shit.
I think it just means like presenting in a different way than you were born.
Well, you can present in a different way.
Hey. forget the wallet. Damn it. There's no trial. It's just a hill going down. Yep. Okay. You could see Mount Sac, right? Mount Sac is down there. Yeah, Mount Sac is right down there. He's going that way. See? You're not doing anything with that signal. You have the signal on, just to trick you. You're not gonna bother merge to the left.
Do you think I should stop doing this after?
Just hold out the lane right in the middle. See that? It's going 50 now.
I feel that's not good enough reason. Like, give me 5 good reasons. That's one. I already had it started.
It's like when you charge your Tesla, right? See, that's why Tesla charging for if you already your car is already charged and you still want to take that spot, they're gonna charge you double. You know, because otherwise people just gonna sit there and stall, just play with their phone, and you know, other people waiting for a charge, they just fucking over there take it easy. And that's why Tesla implemented that. If you over there, if your car already fully charged and you still waiting, I'm gonna charge you double or triple. Oh man. It's hopeless.